The anterior portion of the heart. At the top is the base, the bottom is the apex. At the top you have the aorta. Right here is your pulmonary trunk. What connects the two is called the ligamentum arteriosum, which is the white connector. On the pulmonary trunk, you have right here your pulmonary arteries. Right here are your pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. Right here is your right atrium, that's where your right atrium will be. Right here we have a missing part, and that's where the right auricle would be. The left auricle is on this side. The right auricle, or missing portion, is on this side. Inside, we have our fossa ovalis, and right here, before the fossa ovalis, we have the interarterial septum. And then our right atrium is right here, so that means our left atrium must be on this side, inside here. It's our left atrium. Our right ventricle is going to be below our right atrium, which is on this side. And then our left ventricle is going to be below our left atrium. And then we're going to look in the back, and right here is the coronary sulcus. That is the posterior portion of the heart. And then you have your anterior intraventricular sulcus and your posterior intraventricular sulcus. So it's going to be the yellow portion. Posterior anterior sulcus, coronary sulcus, anterior intraventricular sulcus. And then when you open the heart up, you have your interventricular septum that separates the two ventricles. Up at the top over here, you have your pectinate muscles. The ridges right here are your pectinate muscles, which is by your right atrium up here. Your trabeculae carneae is going to be in your ventricles, which is the ridges in the ventricles for your ridges. Your atrioventricular valves consist of your tricuspid and your bicuspid. Always remember tri before bi. So it's the white paper, that's your tricuspid. And then when we go to the other side, that's your bicuspid. So tri before you bi. So tricuspid, bicuspid. And then we have the chordae tendineae, which are the strings. The chordae tendineae are the strings inside. The chordae tendineae connect to a muscle called the papillary muscle. You can see it more on this side where the strings connect. That's the papillary muscle. And then you have semilunar valves. Semilunar valves consist of the aortic valve and the pulmonary valve. So the pulmonary valve is going to be right here. And you can easily tell that because this is your pulmonary trunk, so that must be your pulmonary valve. And then you have your aortic valve. So your aortic valve is inside, which is right in here. And you can easily tell that because this is your aorta. So it runs right through to the aortic valve.